Hi. How are you?
Andy.
Hi.
One.
Come on. All right, it's time for another day of yard selling. This should be a very busy yard sale day. It's a holiday weekend here in Canada, and there's tons of yard sales. It's going to be hot today. You know, I was thinking about it. I haven't found very many Pokemon cards this season. Last year I found a bunch. This year I was talking to Peyton about it, and I haven't found really anything other than like 1 or 2 cards at yard sales. So let's hope that I manifest a serious Pokemon find today. If not, I'm always looking for yard sales, cool stuff to do videos on, and just random things that I can, I don't know, wear for videos like Teletubbies or Darth Vader masks. So let's get started and see what kind of cool stuff I can come across. Look at this guy.
I know, right?
In the box?
Yeah, he doesn't work though, unfortunately.
No? What's wrong with him?
It won't turn on. It won't play the tapes. I'm not sure what's going on.
What are you asking on him?
$20.
I'll take him. It's so great. And that's free him. I'm going to see what else he got, but I'll definitely take him. Maybe hopefully get him working. I've done it before with a couple other animatronics, but it's a pain because you gotta take them apart.
Yeah.
Walking musical Santa Claus. Look at all this Christmas stuff.
Yeah. I know I'm a little late for Christmas in July.
Yeah, it was 2 weekends ago, right?
Yeah.
Is that when it was?
Yeah.
Okay, you're perfectly early for Christmas.
Yes.
So it took a while to find the first yard sale, but boom. Talking Alf. Now they said he doesn't work, but I'm going to work on him and see if I can't get him to play that tape, because that would be a really cool short. And the box alone has got to be worth, at least $100. Just him in the box with the tape. Cotton candy machine.
There you go. Yeah. This one,
Who doesn't want a
not
Yanni
total
CD?
percent, different.
Let's get loud. Let's get loud.
Yeah, I haven't washed it. It's $5.
What's that one? That's awesome. It just keeps going. I thought I was at the last.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, I don't know. That's these are
PJ, anything? You a Leaf fan?
Oh yeah.
Good, same here. Okay, so this is pretty cool. Medieval times. I think I gotta get this guy. Where did you find this?
that was in my scrapbooking stuff.
Come on.
Yep.
She has the eye like I've never seen.
Yeah.
I gotta have to go look through your scrapbooking stuff now. Now, I love yard sales like that because you dig around and you never know what you're going to find. Picked up those scarves and everything. The lady was really cool. She gave us a deal, $10 for everything. And, you know, haven't had Peyton around with me as much yard selling, and she always finds the cool stuff, like that Star Wars watch that was just randomly in a craft bin. These are cool, eh? It's Christmas Day today. How are you?
Good, you?
Good. Is this the Austin Powers car?
I don't think so.
No. But that's cool. What are you looking for today?
Anything urban. Anything
Okay.
hip hop. He's got a GV.
Oh, nice.
And then, of course, Longest Yard soundtrack.
Oh, another good one. This guy's always got good stuff. Look at this one, Pate. Hey, Peyton, you might want to come back here. This is where all the collectibles and stuff are, too. Peyton. Did I make it happen? Does this work?
Can you hear Kelly's party horn?
Awesome. Okay, so this. Where'd you find that Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh! Ooh, look at that. It's a Casper Pog. Sweet. And Mufasa Slammer. There's lots of VHS tapes too. Okay. That. Shrek, Hassle at the Castle. Peyton.
My sister's obsessed with these.
There's a million. You can open them. They open.
I know.
It's just a little.
I know, but is it the Chase Werebird?
That's Homer in there.
It's just real. Oh my god.
Do $4 a piece on these.
Okay.
Firm.
Wow.
If you want them.
Those are really cool. Let me think on those ones. I gotta see where I'm at
I
with.
gotta be firm on those.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
What about these?
I sold them $10 a piece.
Did you? Okay. And then this bin full of.
What I have, I thought.
I'll put them in my pile.
He tells me these are highly collectible.
Can't putt. Yeah, I've got one at home. If you can get them working, they're pretty awesome. They they wind them and then they go around. Yeah. I'm looking for old horror tapes, so like scary ones. Hillary Duff Christmas, you want that? No? Ooh.
You can have that. It's an empty.
Oh, I'll take that, yeah. If it's empty. I've actually got a loose cartridge at home, so that'll pair it up. Sweet. Thank you. Bordello of Blood. Oh, you got some good VHS tapes here. Yeah. Yeah, they're good. Uncle Sam. Oh, that's amazing. There are. Hey, look at all these horror movies in here. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Santa with muscles?
There's a Lego set.
Yep. This is awesome. Miners Massacre?
Oh, yeah, the same.
Wow, Sabbath. Streetwalkers. Charlie Brown's cool, right? But how about Inspector Gadget saves Christmas. I definitely want that one. Camp Stories, that's a good one. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. The Flintstones, A Flintstone Christmas. So that yard sale was so good. There's so much stuff there. That might be the yard sale of the season. We went there a couple weeks ago. The guy just sold his house and he's looking to clear out stuff. I got all those VHS tapes. I'll show everything at the end of the video. So many good horror titles. That Uncle Sam alone is so, so good. But then as I was leaving, I did get that bin of Pokemon cards. I had to pay a little bit more for it. It was $30, but there was some decent stuff in there and some Star Wars miniatures. But he gave me such a good deal on everything else that it's hard to really argue. But then he came over to me and showed me these. I swear I manifested it this morning. First edition Pokemon cards. There's a Slowbro, Marowak, Cubone, Gligar. I mean, there's no holos, but all first editions. Spearow, Mankey, and finally Primeape. So those were cool to find. I mean, nothing's gonna break the bank or make me rich, but cool to find because I've been complaining that I didn't find any Pokemon cards this summer so far. So let's see, maybe there's more on the way.
Okay, but I don't want her clothes put out as like full bag before birth because she has.
Okay, well, let's just, I'll figure it out.
Puppy pals.
I'm not asking you because you don't know. You're the hunter.
Yeah.
There's some games, eh? Ratatouille. Pardon? Do they? I miss it? Oh, it's right over there. It's not a bad deal. Minecraft. We got some video games. 10 games, $10. Steal of a deal. Nothing wrong with that. Ooh, this is one of the ones that the McDonald's gave out. So even at the not good yard sales right now, I'm still managing to find stuff. I found that Nightmare Before Christmas keychain and 4 more VHS tapes. I'm on a VHS going crazy spree right now. But the 4 VHS tapes were all like Universal Monster themed, so that was really cool to find.
Oh, okay.
Rudolph.
So are you buying this?
There you go, Peggy. Morning. What size feet are you? I'll try them on. Those are Air Force Ones, dude. For $10? You kidding me? For the shoes you got $10 for high top Air Force Ones. Are you serious? Jackpot! Put you on that, didn't we? Look at the golf stuff. Wow, well, you I think that's for doing fish.
Going on your bike is good too. You can't buy too much.
You like, right? Did you miss this, Peyton?
Yeah, I'll be right back with you.
Peyton, did you miss this? I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Does it light up? That's cool, eh?
Yeah.
Did you see this?
That's cool.
Those are all the old ones. Do you know what this does?
Fair the beast.
It goes on him. We're gonna get that. It even has all his little gear and goodies. And there's some Barbies in here. We took out this table. That's cool. So the yard sales are absolutely bonkers today. I got these, a bunch of Disney like 90s Barbies. Then we got another thing, tent full of Barbie accessories and Barbie dolls. It probably just needs to stand up later.
Oh yeah, it's the sticks we got.
So got Esmeralda the Beast, Aladdin, and Jasmine in there with all the accessories. She had a bunch more Barbie stuff, but she's holding on to it. I don't blame her because it's super valuable.
I made them get rid of this because I'm like, it's not going to fit in the car or the plane because we're moving to British Columbia.
Oh my goodness.
So that's the only reason because they did not want to give that up.
Look, he's so gorgeous. You hold him. Take care of him. How much is it?
$5.
Oh, jackpot. The Ouija board must have predicted that sale.
Oh, I've had that since I was 17.
Barbie goodies everywhere today. Spider-Man. A little accessory bin here with like a burger in it.
Yeah, I don't,
It was in this bin here. There's a bunch of Barbie stuff and such. Bobby Brown. He's a Barry White fan. I'm gonna have to get that one. Look at all these tapes. Oh, that's cool. I'll grab that. What's this? His arm. Poor Isaiah lost his arm. It's not LeBron. Karl Malone, the mailman. Oh, look at that Batman. That's dope.
It's a piggy bank with the bottom parts missing.
That's okay. It's still super cool.
Yeah.
How much is it?
$5.
Deal. Got me. All my yard sailing. That is absolutely unreal. Does the CD player still work on it?
It should.
You have to put batteries in.
I can get a cord. I got a cord at home for this. I don't think I've ever seen this.
We used to have. We had the phone. We had all kinds of stuff.
That's awesome. This is so cool. A Batman CD player and a Batman piggy bank. These yard sales are out of control today. Hi. How are you? Andy. Hi. Come on. Just making a new friend.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hi. Hi there.
Candy, come.
Candy's all right with me. Ooh. These are awesome. Little mermaid. Layman's Guide to the Nuclear Age. That's awesome. Yeah, Field Guide to the Stars and Planets. That's pretty cool too. Can't believe nobody grabbed these yesterday. All the Dragon Ball.
We bought a few cans, eh?
Yeah, we got the Simpsons one. Peyton grabbed a couple other ones. I can't remember. I was just looking at them before I went. One is the Vader. Just a brick, eh?
That's just a block, yeah. I don't know anything if it works.
No, it's gonna need an all-time cleaning. If I look in there, look, got some grime.
$5 worth.
Yeah, you put on that. I'll take it. I'll goof around with it.
Kid had a company.
My girls can have them.
Yeah. Nice. It says dreams on it. Can't go wrong with that.
The Layman's Guide to Atomic Energy. I feel like that is a good one to just have in your collection at any time. And then I got the Atari.
15.
And then these two, what am I at, 17?
Yeah, 17.
Should I just grab one more thing to make it an even 20? Let's see what I want. How about one of these comics? Can I do one for 3? Which one? I think I want to do... I'm so torn. Which one is good? I'm going to do Batman Family. I had to go back to that yard sale today because I missed Def Jam Fight for New York. And right when I walked up, a guy had just bought it on a Sunday. I went through all Saturday, so I missed out on it. I just didn't feel like spending 80 bucks yesterday, even though the game is worth significantly more. I figured, you know what? I should have went and go grabbed it. So I went this morning first thing and I missed it. I was just a minute late. But while I was there, I did find some other cool stuff. I got some books, some guidebooks for the 64. I got an Atari Vader, I believe this one is. And 5 games, all just like random titles, but $2 a piece. So now I'm gonna go home and show you guys the entire haul minus Def Jam Fight for New York. Well, that was an absolutely wild yard sale day. Like, there are good yard sale days and bad yard sale days, and usually there's a lot of in between. But today was like all-time good. Every place I went to had things I wanted to buy, and even some of the things that I missed, I'm kicking myself over. So here's story time before we start. Part of this video, you're gonna see me pick up and hold in my hand a copy of Def Jam Fight for New York for PlayStation 2. Now, sometimes my brain goes into, can I use this for a video, like a short or like a nostalgia video, or can I resell it? So a lot of times now, I'm thinking, can I use it for a video? And when I picked up Def Jam, the guy wanted 80 bucks for it. In my head, I thought, oh, well, it's probably worth about 150. I had no idea that Def Jam Fight for New York is worth like $199 US. He wanted 80 Canadian. So that's like, I don't know, 60 US. So it would have been way worth it for me to pick that up. So I'm so mad at myself for not grabbing it that I went back this morning to the same yard sale and it was there. But there was another buyer there this morning and he got it before me, which is super unfortunate. But one of the things I like to say when I do these videos and when I do my thrifting and yard selling is don't worry about what you missed out on, because there's probably a lot of people that are bummed that they missed out on some of the stuff that I got. So with that being said, let's take a look at some of the stuff that I got. Part of the video that you guys didn't get to see, I went to a yard sale where there's a bunch of kids and they were selling a whole whack load of Thomas the Train stuff. And one of them's even driving in here right now. So, like, there are all these Trackmaster ones, and they all have fresh batteries in them and work. I'd say it's probably about 20 trains. And tracks. I got it for $40. So, there's some definite value there. I got to go through it. Got some McDonald's toys. I'm not going to do everything because there's literally like a million things behind me. Got a couple more of the McNugget buddies, a couple more of the Yu-Gi-Oh guys. Peyton found this. She's got like the eye of the tiger when it comes to yard sailing. She found this in a craft bin and grabbed it for me. It's the Boba Fett and Han Solo Burger King Star Wars watch. We'll save that. You know, I talked a lot about not finding Pokemon cards. I did find Pokemon cards and I was so excited that I overpaid. This bin was 30 bucks. There wasn't really anything too good in it per se, like maybe 2 or 3 good cards, nothing of substance, but there was a Game Gear game in it. And then there was a Titanium Series Millennium Falcon, which is leading me to breaking even. And there was this. And this, just a couple miniatures, Star Wars miniatures. So I kind of like should have used that $30 at that yard sale to grab Def Jam Fight for New York. But the guy did come up to me while I was walking out and he brought me these. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. First edition Jungle, looks like Neo Expedition, mostly fossil actually. Cards, all first editions. So that was worth it. You got those for 20 bucks on top of it. So Got one of these little snakes I'm gonna use for a video coming up. I think we all remember them. They're like plastic, and got them in prize bags. Got this big box of Barbie Disney stuff. And the coolest one in here, there's two really good ones. Obviously there's Esmeralda and Jasmine. They have all their accessories. There's also Aladdin with all his accessories, although it looks like his head is kind of needing to be repaired. He's got like everything that you need for him. And then there's the Beast. And the cool thing about this doll was he could turn into the prince. That box was 15 bucks. I also grabbed another thing for my daughters with some Barbies in it. And it looks like these Barbies are actually pretty old. I don't know what this tent is from, but those are like the older Barbies. They even have their earrings in them as well. Okay, next I found a random Funko Dragon Ball. And we got a Harley Quinn action figure with her bat. We did get that giant Gengar. It's not gonna be part of the video because Peyton bought it for $5 and she's gonna keep it, so she is not looking to sell it. This was one of the only action figures I found all weekend. This Edward Scissorhands. I thought it was a pretty cool one. Let me know in the comments what toy line this is from because I don't really recognize it. It'll save me having to look it up. Got one album. Barry White's Greatest Hits. I mean, you're not gonna pass that up. A whole bunch of video games. So when I went back to that yard sale today, I got some video games and some manuals. So I got GoldenEye manual, Doom 64 manual, Star Wars Rogue Squadron manual, and a couple thank you cards, Nintendo themed. And then I got Virtua Fighter 5, Rayman Arena, Batman Arkham Origins, Ratatouille, Ace Combat. That guy had a lot of video games. Grandia 2, Pokemon Project Studio Red version. I don't know if this is going to be worth anything, but it was cool, so I grabbed it. And then Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. It's just the disc and case though, no instructions. This stuff's kind of going to be what you want to see, I'm sure. There was a couple other things. I grabbed an Atari 2600. It is beat up and needs a cleaning, so I'm going to work on that and maybe get it working, and then or just sell it as for parts as is. Got a whole bunch of VHS tapes. Like there's too many here to show all of them, but I will show you some of the cool ones. You know, like stuff like a bunch of horror stuff. You saw it in the video if you were paying attention. But this was neat to find. Transformers Villains, the Ultimate Doom 1 to 3, and it's never been opened. And I grabbed some books. I actually can't figure out where the 4 other Goosebumps books I bought are. I had to look for them, but I did get Attack of the Mutant. I got a couple that I don't have, and I just can't seem to locate where I brought them in. Some Nancy Drew books. And Peyton got these. They will not be for sale on the site, but they're cool. Some Funko cans. This is Donald Duck from the Three Caballeros. Got Gomez Adams, and her favorite is Homer Simpson. She grabbed those. They were $5 a piece. What else is here to show? Just 5 random DS games. You can see what they are right there. Now this side behind me is where the good stuff was. One thing that was a bummer, I'm sure you saw that I grabbed a couple Batman things. There was a Batman piggy bank. I cannot get it working. I worked on it for the better part of like 15 minutes, just taking it apart. Well, not even 15 minutes, like an hour. Just like taking it apart and cleaning it. It looks great, but it's just not working. And I went to take the back off to access like the board, and all the screws stripped. So I don't know how to fix it. I'm just gonna sell it probably $5 as is what I paid for it. This one does work though. Batman boombox. It's from 2005. It needs a power cord, although that's an easy fix. I can get one of those at the dollar store. I used one here. It worked great. CD player is clean and works like really well. So that's about an $80 to $90 CD player. This I got for free. It's gonna be a short.
What's Cookie Monster's favorite sound?
So those are always fun to grab. I got a SpongeBob here and Rudolph, as well as another animatronic goodie. It's a Wild Thing. So it works. I changed the batteries. I can't play the sound because then I'll get in trouble, but I got these 3 scarves, Toronto Maple Leafs, Manchester United, and England, about 3 weeks late for Euro. And then finally, I got the piece de resistance straight from the planet Melmac, Alf. And the lady said he wasn't working. And he came with his original box. If you remember, first stop of the yard sale day. The box is mint. This is a $400 item, if you can get it working. So I changed the batteries, I cleaned everything, and then I put the tape in, and I'm gonna see if I can get them to work for you guys, because I did get them working earlier. So let's turn it on. So he's kinda a little bit shy.
Alf became real good friends.
So the problem with Alf is he's got inside, it must have dust or something. So I gotta work with him a little bit to get him working. And then once it warms up or whatever's in there gets cleared up, he'll go right into like talking great. So I'm gonna work with him right here and see if I can't get him to open up.
Now don't go away, because I got jokes and rhymes.
So he's kind of a little bit. I'm gonna flip him over because his tape's out. Let's get him started. All right, let's see.
Rock, who looked a little bit like you. On a birthday party I went to once. There are parties on Earth. On Melmac, everybody's birthday is the same day.
So you can see it sounds a little bit warbly. That's because of the loose whatever's in there. But once it warms up, he sounds great. So I'm going to let him play for a few minutes and let you guys hear.
A sharkskin suit, but the shark took it back. Yeah, anyway, I decided to go to the party, and you're never going to believe what happened. But trust me, it's as true as any other Cinderella story. Oh, you better... I just called out for a Siamese and anchovy pizza, when all of a sudden, there's this puff of smoke. And who do you think appears? Not my fairy godmother. This is Cinder Alf, remember? No, it's my fairy godfather, Teddy Mudman. Teddy, my man, I say, where you been all these years? Oh, I've been away, says the big guy, at fairy godfather school. So, Gordon, how come you're not getting ready for Justine's birthday party?
So he works really good once he gets going. It takes a little bit of time for whatever's in there to warm up and start working, but it does work. We have visual proof that it does work. So it was an awesome find, $20. I get why the lady wanted to let him go, because if it doesn't work, it's virtually worthless. The box would have probably been worth the most, and it's a pain to ship a big box like that. So I did as much as I could to get him working. I think that if I let him play for a while, it's going to increase the chances that it will work whatever's in there out. I'm also going to get some compressed air and really give it a good like air shot in there, and hopefully that'll get him working, because if I can get him to consistently sound good. The box is like mint. So that would be the comparable that I saw online is $2.99 US, which is about 400 Canadian. So that was probably the find of the day. Now, if I would have paired that with Def Jam, we'd really be going crazy today. But all in all, I'm happy with the yard sale finds. And you got to let me know, what was the best find? I mean, a lot of people are going to say Alf, but maybe there's something else that you see that you thought that I did that was one of the best finds of the day that you thought. Also, did you go yard selling this weekend? And if so, what was your best find? I want to hear about your guys' finds while you're out and about, or even when you went thrifting this week. What's your best find? Let me know in the comments, and next week we'll be back at it again.